The Messi-Ronaldo rivalry, or Ronaldo-Messi rivalry, is a sporting rivalry in football encouraged by the media and fans that involves Argentine footballer Lionel Messi and Portuguese footballer Cristiano Ronaldo, mainly for being contemporaries and for their similar records and sporting success. Together they have achieved various historical milestones in the sport, coming to be considered as two of the best players of all time. They are two of the most decorated footballers ever, having won a combined 71 major trophies during their senior careers thus far, and have regularly broken the 50-goal barrier in a single season. They are among the 8 players to score over 700 goals each in their careers for club and country. Ronaldo holds the record for most official goals in a career. Journalists and pundits regularly argue the individual merits of both players in an attempt to establish who they believe is the best player in modern football or ever. Regardless of preference, football critics generally agree that they are both the best players of their generation, outnumbering their peers by a significant margin. Ronaldo has received praise for his physical attributes, goal-scoring skills, leadership, and performance under pressure, while Messi is lauded for his combination of dribbling, playmaking, passing, and goal-scoring. It has been compared to past global sports rivalries such as the Muhammad Ali-Joe Frazier rivalry in boxing and the Roger Federer-Rafael Nadal rivalry and the Bjorn Borg-John McEnroe rivalry in tennis. Some commentators choose to analyze the differing physiques and playing styles of the two, while part of the debate revolves around the contrasting personalities of the two players. Ronaldo is sometimes described as someone of temperamental character while Messi is considered to have a more reserved character. Early life. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born in the São Pedro parish of Funchal, the capital of the Portuguese island of Madeira, and grew up in the nearby parish of Santo Antonio. He is the fourth and youngest child of Maria Dolores dos Santos Viveiros de Aveiro, a cook, and José Diniz Aveiro, a municipal gardener and part-time kit man. His great-grandmother on his father's side, Isabel de Piedade, was from the island of São Vicente, Cape Verde. He has one older brother, Hugo, and 2 older sisters, Elma and Liliana Cachacadia. His mother revealed that she wanted to abort him due to poverty, his father's alcoholism, and having too many children already, but her doctor refused to perform the procedure. Ronaldo grew up in an impoverished Catholic Christian home, sharing a room with all his siblings. As a child, Ronaldo played for Andorranha from 1992 to 1995, where his father was the kit man, and later spent 2 years with Nacional. In 1997, aged 12, he went on a 3-day trial with Sporting CP, who signed him for a fee of £1,500. He subsequently moved from Madeira to Alcaxete, near Lisbon, to join Sporting's youth academy. By age 14, Ronaldo believed he had the ability to play semi-professionally and agreed with his mother to cease his education to focus entirely on football. While popular with other students at school, he had been expelled after throwing a chair at his teacher, who he said had disrespected him. 1 year later, he was diagnosed with tachycardia, a condition that could have forced him to give up playing football. Ronaldo underwent heart surgery where a laser was used to cauterize multiple cardiac pathways into one, altering his resting heart rate. He was discharged from the hospital hours after the procedure and resumed training a few days later. Club career. Sporting CP. At age 16, Ronaldo was promoted from Sporting's youth team by first-team manager Laszlo Belloni, who was impressed with his dribbling. He subsequently became the first player to play for the club's under-16, under-17, and under-18 teams, the B team and the first team, all within a single season. A year later, on September 29, 2002, Ronaldo made his debut in the Primeira Liga against Braga, and on October 7, he scored 2 goals against Moreirense in their 3-0 win. Over the course of the 2002-03 season, his representatives suggested the player to Liverpool manager Gerard Houllier and Barcelona president Joan Laporta. Manager Arsene Wenger, who was interested in signing Ronaldo, met with him at Arsenal's grounds in November to discuss a possible transfer. Manchester United manager Alex Ferguson was determined to acquire Ronaldo on a permanent move urgently, after Sporting defeated United 3-1 at the inauguration of the Estadio José Alvalade in August 2003. Initially, United had planned to sign Ronaldo and loan him back to Sporting for a year. Having been impressed by him, the United players urged Ferguson to sign him. After the game, Ferguson agreed to pay Sporting £12.24 million for what he considered to be one of the most exciting young players he had ever seen. A decade after his departure from the club, in April 2013, Sporting honoured Ronaldo by selecting him to become their 100,000th member. Manchester United 2003-2007, Development and Breakthrough. 2007-2008, Collective and Individual Success. 2008-2009, Ballon d'Or and Continued Success. Real Madrid. Ahead of the 2009-10 season, Ronaldo joined Real Madrid for a world record transfer fee at the time, of £80 million. His contract, which ran until 2015, was worth €11 million per year and contained a €1 billion buyout clause. At least 80,000 fans attended his presentation at the Santiago Bernabeu, surpassing the 25-year record of 75,000 fans who had welcomed Diego Maradona at Napoli. Since club captain Raúl already wore the number 7, Ronaldo received the number 9 shirt, which was presented to him by former Madrid player Alfredo Di Stefano. 2009-2013, World Record Transfer and La Liga title. 2013-2015, consecutive Ballon d'Or wins and la décima/I. None. 2015-2017, all-time Madrid top scorer. 2017-2018, 5th Ballon d'Or and 5th Champions League win. Juventus. Despite months of negotiation to sign a new Real Madrid contract, on July 10, 2018, Ronaldo signed a 4-year contract with Italian club Juventus after completing a €100 million transfer, which included an additional €12 million in other fees and solidarity contributions to Ronaldo's youth clubs. The transfer was the highest ever for a player over 30 years old, and the highest paid by an Italian club. Upon signing, Ronaldo cited his need for a new challenge as his rationale for departing Madrid, but later attributed the transfer to the lack of support he felt was shown by club president Florentino Perez. 2018-2020, adjustment and consecutive Serie A titles. 2020-2021, 100 Juve goals, I Capocannoniere/I, and departure. None. Return to Manchester United. 2021 present, 100 Premier League goals and team struggles. International career. 2001-2007, youth level and senior debut. Ronaldo began his international career with Portugal under-15 in 2001. During his international youth career, Ronaldo would represent the under-15, under-17, under-20, under-21, and under-23 national sides, amassing 34 youth caps and scoring 18 goals overall. Aged 18, Ronaldo made his first senior appearance for Portugal in a 1-0 win over Kazakhstan on August 20, 2003, coming on as a halftime substitute for Luis Figo. He was subsequently called up for UEFA Euro 2004, held in his home country, and scored his first international goal in a 2-1 group stage loss to eventual champions Greece, his 8th appearance for Portugal. After converting his penalty in a shootout against England in the quarter-finals, he helped Portugal reach the final by scoring the opening goal in a 2-1 win over the Netherlands. He was featured in the team of the tournament, having provided 2 assists in addition to his 2 goals. Ronaldo was Portugal's second highest scorer in their qualification group for the 2006 FIFA World Cup with 7 goals. During the tournament, he scored his first World Cup goal against Iran with a penalty kick in Portugal's second match of the group stage. At the age of 21 years and 132 days, Ronaldo became the youngest ever goalscorer for Portugal at a World Cup finals. In Portugal's infamously dirty round of 16 match against the Netherlands, Ronaldo was forced off injured in the first half after a tackle from Dutch defender Khalid Boulahrouz. Following Portugal's 1-0 win, Ronaldo accused Boulahrouz of intentionally trying to injure him, although he recovered in time to play in the next game. In Portugal's quarter-final against England, Ronaldo's Manchester United teammate Wayne Rooney was sent off for stamping on Portugal defender Ricardo Carvalho. Although the referee later clarified that the red card was only due to Rooney's infraction, the English media speculated that Ronaldo had influenced his decision by aggressively complaining, after which he was seen in replays winking at Portugal's bench following Rooney's dismissal. Ronaldo went on to score the vital winning penalty during the shootout which sent Portugal into the semi-finals. Ronaldo was subsequently booed during their 1-0 semi-final defeat to France. FIFA's technical study group overlooked him for the tournament's Best Young Player award and handed it to Germany's Lukas Podolski, citing his behavior as a factor in the decision. Following the 2006 World Cup, Ronaldo would go on to represent Portugal in 4 qualifying games for Euro 2008, scoring 2 goals in the process. 2007-2012, assuming the captaincy. One day after his 22nd birthday, Ronaldo captained Portugal for the first time in a friendly game against Brazil on February 6, 2007, as requested by Portuguese Football Federation President Carlos Silva, who had died 2 days earlier. Ahead of Euro 2008, he was given the number 7 shirt for the first time. While he scored 8 goals in the qualification, the second highest tally, he scored just 1 goal in the tournament, netting the second goal of their 3-1 win in the group stage match against the Czech Republic. In the same game, he also set up Portugal's 3rd goal in injury time, which was scored by Quaresma, and was named man of the match for his performance. Portugal were eliminated in the quarter-finals with a 3-2 loss against eventual finalists Germany. After Portugal's unsuccessful performance at Euro 2008, Luis Felipe Scolari was replaced as coach by Carlos Queiroz, formerly the assistant manager at United. Queiroz made Ronaldo the squad's permanent captain in July 2008. Ronaldo failed to score a single goal in the qualification for the 2010 World Cup, as Portugal narrowly avoided a premature elimination from the tournament with a playoff victory over Bosnia and Herzegovina. In the group stage of the World Cup, he was named man of the match in all 3 matches, against Ivory Coast, North Korea, and Brazil. His only goal of the tournament came in their 7-0 rout of North Korea, which marked his first international goal in 16 months. Portugal's World Cup ended with a 1-0 loss against eventual champions Spain in the round of 16. Ronaldo scored 7 goals in the qualification for Euro 2012, including 2 strikes against Bosnia and Herzegovina in the playoffs, to send Portugal into the tournament, where they were drawn in a group of death. In the last group stage game against the Netherlands, Ronaldo scored twice to secure a 2-1 win. He scored a header in the quarter-final against the Czech Republic to give his team a 1-0 win. In both games against the Netherlands and the Czech Republic he was named man of the match. After the semi-finals against Spain ended scoreless, Portugal were eliminated in the penalty shootout. Ronaldo did not take a penalty as he had been slated to take the unused 5th slot. Ronaldo's own teammate, Nani, said that Ronaldo demanded to take the last penalty. As the joint top scorer with 3 goals, alongside 5 other players, he was again included in the team of the tournament, P10, Section 3.08. 2012-2016, all-time Portugal top scorer and European champion. During the qualification for the 2014 World Cup, Ronaldo scored a total of 8 goals. A qualifying match on October 17, 2012, a 1-1 draw against Northern Ireland, earned him his 100th cap. His first international hat-trick also came against Northern Ireland, when he scored 3 times in a 15-minute spell of a 4-2 qualifying win on September 6, 2013. After Portugal failed to qualify during the regular campaign, Ronaldo scored all 4 of the team's goals in the playoffs against Sweden, billed as a battle between Ronaldo and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, which ensured their place at the tournament. His hat-trick in the second leg took his international tally to 47 goals, equaling Pauleta's record. Ronaldo subsequently scored twice in a 5-1 friendly win over Cameroon on March 5, 2014 to become his country's all-time top scorer. Ronaldo took part in the tournament despite suffering from patellar tendinitis and a related thigh injury, potentially risking his career. Ronaldo later commented, "If we had 2 or 3 Cristiano Ronaldos in the team I would feel more comfortable. But we don't." Despite ongoing doubts over his fitness, being forced to abort practice twice, Ronaldo played the full 90 minutes of the opening match against Germany, although he was unable to prevent a 4-0 defeat. After assisting an injury time 2-2 equalizer against the United States, he scored a late match-winning goal in a 2-1 win over Ghana. His 50th international goal made him the first Portuguese to play and score in 3 World Cups. Portugal were eliminated from the tournament at the close of the group stage on goal difference. Ronaldo scored 5 goals, including a hat-trick against Armenia, in the qualification for Euro 2016. With the only goal in another win over Armenia on November 14, 2014, he reached 23 goals in the UEFA European Championship, including qualifying matches, to become the competition's all-time leading goalscorer. At the start of the tournament, Ronaldo failed to convert his chances in Portugal's draws against Iceland and Austria, despite taking 20 shots on goal. In the latter match, he overtook Figo as Portugal's most capped player with his 128th international appearance, which ended scoreless after he missed a penalty in the second half. With 2 goals in the last match of the group stage, a 3-3 draw against Hungary, Ronaldo became the first player to score in 4 European Championships, having made a record 17 appearances in the tournament. Although placed third in their group behind Hungary and Iceland, his team qualified for the knockout round as a result of the competition's newly expanded format, despite not winning any of their games. In Portugal's first knockout match, Ronaldo's only attempt on goal was parried by Croatia's goalkeeper Daniel Subaj into the path of Ricardo Quaresma, whose finish then secured a 1-0 win late in extra time. After his team progressed past Poland on penalties, with Ronaldo scoring Portugal's opening penalty, he became the first player to participate in 3 European Championship semi-finals. He scored the opener in a 2-0 win against Wales, equaling Michel Platini as the competition's all-time top scorer with 9 goals. In the final against hosts France, Ronaldo was forced off after just 25 minutes following a challenge from Dimitri Payet. Despite multiple treatments and attempts to play on, he was stretchered off the pitch and replaced by Quaresma. During extra time, substitute Eder scored in the 109th minute to earn Portugal a 1-0 victory. As team captain, Ronaldo lifted the trophy in celebration of his country's first triumph in a major tournament. He was awarded the Silver Boot as the joint second highest goalscorer, with 3 goals and 3 assists, and was named to the team of the tournament for the 3rd time in his career. 2016-2018, post-European Championship victory and World Cup. Following the Euro 2016 success, Ronaldo played his first professional match on his home island of Madeira on March 28, 2017 at age 32, opening a 2-3 friendly defeat to Sweden at the Estadio dos Barreiros. With the goal, he tied with Miroslav Klose on 71 goals as the third highest scoring European in international football. In Portugal's opening match of the 2017 FIFA Confederations Cup against Mexico on June 17, Ronaldo set up Quaresma's opening goal in a 2-2 draw. 3 days later, he scored in a 1-0 win over hosts Russia. On June 24, he scored from a penalty in a 4-0 win over New Zealand, which saw Portugal top their group and advance to the semi-finals of the competition. With his 75th international goal, Ronaldo also equaled Sandor Kocsis as the second highest European international goalscorer of all time, behind only Ferenc Puskás. He was named man of the match in all 3 of Portugal's group stage matches. Ronaldo left the competition early, after Chile defeated Portugal 3-0 on penalties in the semi-finals. He was allowed to return home to be with his newborn children, and missed Portugal's third-place playoff match in which Portugal defeated Mexico 2-1 after extra time. On August 31, 2017, Ronaldo scored a hat-trick in a 5-1 win in a 2018 World Cup qualifying match over the Faroe Islands, which saw him overtake Pelé and equal Hussein Saeed as the joint 5th highest goalscorer in international football with 78 goals. These goals brought his tally in the World Cup qualifiers to 14, equaling Predrag Mijatović's record for most goals in a single UEFA qualifying campaign, and also saw him break the record for the most goals scored in a European qualifying group, overtaking the previous record of 13 goals set by David Healy and Robert Lewandowski. Ronaldo's hat-trick took his World Cup qualifying goals total to 29, making him the highest scorer in UEFA qualifiers, ahead of Andriy Shevchenko, and the highest goal scorer in World Cup qualifying and finals matches combined with 32 goals, ahead of Miroslav Klose. Ronaldo later added to this tally by scoring a goal against Andorra in a 2-0 win. On June 15, 2018, Ronaldo became the oldest player to score a hat-trick in a FIFA World Cup match, helping Portugal secure a 3-3 draw against Spain in their opening match. In doing so, he became the first Portuguese player to score a goal in 4 World Cups and one of 4 players of any nationality to do so. On June 20, Ronaldo scored the only goal in a 1-0 win against Morocco, breaking Puskás' record as the highest European goalscorer of all time, with 85 international goals. In the final group match against Iran on June 25, Ronaldo missed a penalty in an eventual 1-1 draw which saw Portugal progress to the second round as group runners-up behind Spain. On June 30, Portugal were eliminated following a 2-1 defeat to Uruguay in the last 16. For his performances in the tournament, Ronaldo was named in the World Cup Dream Team. 2018-2020, Nations League title and 100 international goals. After the World Cup, Ronaldo missed 6 international matches, including the entire league phase of the 2018-19 UEFA Nations League, but played for hosts Portugal in the inaugural Nations League finals in June 2019. In the semi-finals on June 5, he scored a hat-trick against Switzerland to reach the final. Upon scoring the opening goal, he became the first player to score in 10 consecutive international competitions, breaking the record he previously shared with Ghana's Asamoah Gyan. In the final of the tournament 4 days later, Portugal defeated the Netherlands 1-0. On September 10, 2019, Ronaldo scored 4 goals in a 5-1 away win over Lithuania in a Euro 2020 qualifying match. In the process, he overtook Robbie Keane as the player with most goals in the UEFA European Championship qualifying, setting a new record with 25 goals. He also set a new record for scoring against the most national teams, 40, while also completing his 8th international hat-trick. On October 14, he scored his 700th senior career goal for club and country from the penalty spot, in his 974th senior career appearance, a 2-1 away loss to Ukraine in a Euro 2020 qualifier. On November 17, Ronaldo scored his 99th international goal in a 2-0 win over Luxembourg, leading Portugal to qualify for Euro 2020. On September 8, 2020, Ronaldo scored his 100th and 101st international goals in a 2-0 away win over Sweden in a 2020-21 UEFA Nations League match, becoming only the second male player ever to achieve this milestone and the first in Europe. On October 13, the FPF announced that Ronaldo tested positive for COVID-19 while being asymptomatic. By October 30, Ronaldo had recovered. 2021 present, all-time international top goalscorer. On June 15, 2021, Ronaldo scored twice in Portugal's first game of Euro 2020, a 3-0 win against Hungary in Budapest. This took him to a total of 11 European Championship goals, 2 clear of Michel Platini, as the all-time top goalscorer in the competition's history. He also became the first player to score at 5 European Championships, and in 11 consecutive tournaments. The brace made Ronaldo the oldest player to score 2 goals in a match in the European Championship, and the oldest player to score for Portugal at a major tournament. On June 23, he scored 2 penalties in Portugal's 2-2 draw with France in their final group stage match, equaling Di's record of 109 international goals. On June 27, Portugal were eliminated following a 1-0 loss against Belgium in the round of 16. Ronaldo finished the tournament with 5 goals and 1 assist, earning him the Golden Boot. On September 1, Ronaldo scored 2 headed goals, with his second coming seconds before the full-time whistle, in a 2-1 home win against the Republic of Ireland in a World Cup qualifier at the Estadio Algarve, which saw him pass Ali Di's international record of 109 goals to become the sole record holder. On October 9, he scored the opening goal in a 3-0 friendly win over Qatar at the Estadio Algarve, with his 181st international appearance. He also overtook Sergio Ramos's record for the most international caps received by a European player. In the following match against Luxembourg on October 12, also played at the Estadio Algarve, Ronaldo scored a hat-trick in a 5-0 win for Portugal, and became the first player to score 10 hat-tricks in men's international football. Player profile. Style of play. A versatile attacker, Ronaldo is capable of playing on either wing as well as through the center of the pitch, and, while ostensibly right-footed, is very strong with both feet. Tactically, Ronaldo has undergone several evolutions throughout his career. While at Sporting and during his first season at Manchester United, he was typically deployed as a traditional winger on the right side of midfield, where he regularly looked to deliver crosses into the penalty area. In this position, he was able to use his pace and acceleration, agility, and technical skills to take on opponents in one-on-one situations. Ronaldo became noted for his dribbling and flair, often displaying an array of tricks and feints, such as the step-overs and so-called chops that became his trademark. He has also been known to use the flip-flap. As Ronaldo matured, he underwent a major physical transformation, developing a muscular body type that allowed him to retain possession of the ball under pressure, and strong legs that enabled an outstanding jumping ability. His strength and jumping ability, combined with his elevation, heading accuracy, and height of 1.87 m, give him an edge in winning aerial duels. These attributes allow him to function as a target man and make him an aerial goal threat in the penalty area. Consequently, many of his goals have been headers. Allied with his increased stamina and work rate, his goal-scoring ability improved drastically on the left wing, where he was given the positional freedom to move into the center to finish attacks. He has also increasingly played a creative role for his team, often dropping deep to pick up the ball, participate in the build-up of plays and create chances for his teammates, courtesy of his vision and passing ability. In his final seasons at United, Ronaldo played an even more attacking and central role, functioning both as a striker and as a supporting forward, or even as an attacking midfielder on occasion. He developed into a prolific goal-scorer, capable of finishing well both inside the penalty area and from distance with an accurate and powerful shot, courtesy of his striking ability. An accurate penalty kick taker, he also became a set-piece specialist, renowned for his powerful, bending free kicks. When taking free kicks, Ronaldo is known for using the knuckleball technique, which was developed by Juninho Pernambucano. He also adopts a trademark stance before striking the ball, which involves him standing with his legs far apart. Regarding Ronaldo's unique style of taking free kicks, former Manchester United assistant manager Mike Phelan commented, "People used to put the ball down, walk away, run up and hit it. He brought in a more dynamic showmanship. He places the ball down, the concentration level is high, he takes his certain amount of steps back so that his standing foot is in the perfect place to hit the ball in the sweet spot. He is the ultimate showman. He has that slight arrogance. When he pulls those shorts up and shows his thighs, he is saying all eyes on me and this is going in." He understands the marketing side of it. The way he struts up and places it, the world is watching him. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo continued to play a more offensive role, while his creative and defensive duties became more limited, although not entirely diminished. Initially deployed as a center forward by managers Manuel Pellegrini and José Mourinho, he was later moved back onto the left wing, though in a free tactical role. This position allowed him to drift into the center at will to get onto the end of crosses and score, or draw out defenders with his movement off the ball and leave space for teammates to exploit. Madrid's counter-attacking style of play also allowed him to become a more efficient and consistent player, as evidenced by his record-breaking goal-scoring feats. While he mainly drew praise in the media for his prolific goal-scoring, Ronaldo also demonstrated his ability as an effective creator in this role. This unique role has been described by pundits as that of a false, attacking, or goal-scoring winger, as Ronaldo effectively almost functioned as a striker at times with his central runs into the penalty area, despite actually playing on the left flank. From 2013 onwards, under manager Carlo Ancelotti, he effectively adapted his style to the physical effects of aging with increasingly reduced off-the-ball movement and general involvement, completing fewer dribbles and passes per game, and instead focusing on short-distance creating and goal-scoring. Since 2017, Ronaldo adapted his style of play yet again to become more of a free-roaming center-forward under manager Zinedine Zidane, a role in which he continued to excel and maintain a prolific goal-scoring record. In this position, he earned praise in the media for his intelligent movement both on and off the ball, positional sense, link-up play, and finishing, as well as his ability to lose or anticipate his markers, find space in the box and score from few touches or opportunities. In his first season at Juventus, Ronaldo continued to play in a variety of different attacking roles under manager Massimiliano Allegri, depending on whom he was partnered with. While he had occupied an increasingly offensive role in his final years at Real Madrid, at times he functioned in a free role at Juventus, either as a lone striker or in his trademark role on the left wing, in a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 formation, in which he often switched positions with Mario Mandzukic. In this role, he was also given license to drop deep or even out wide onto the right flank to receive the ball, and be more involved in the build-up of plays. As such, aside from scoring goals himself, he began to take on opponents and create chances for other players with greater frequency than he had in his final seasons with Real Madrid. Off the ball, he was also capable of creating space for teammates with his movement and attacking runs into the box, or finishing off chances with his head or feet by getting onto the end of his teammates' crosses. On occasion he also played in an attacking partnership alongside Mandzukic in a 4-3-1-2, 4-4-2, or 3-5-2 formation. He continued to play a similar role in his second season with the club under manager Maurizio Sarri. Reception. Ronaldo is widely regarded as one of the two best players of his generation, alongside Lionel Messi. Winning his first Ballon d'Or in 2008 by a record-high vote count at age 23, over the next decade Ronaldo has often featured in debates concerning who is the greatest player in history. Acclaimed for his prolific and consistent goal scoring, he is considered a decisive player who is also a game changer, especially in important and high-pressured situations. Ronaldo is noted for his work ethic, elite body conditioning and dedication to improvement on the training pitch, as well being regarded as a natural leader. On his longevity and extraordinary commitment to physical preparation, Adam Bate of Sky Sports said, "Dedication is a huge part of staying at the top and Ronaldo's focus is perhaps unparalleled within the game." While stating they were stylistically different players who shared an equal desire to score goals, former Brazil international Ronaldo praised Cristiano's approach to training, arguing that there are so few players who take care of their body like he does. "I trained because I had to, he does it because he loves it." His drive and determination to succeed are fueled by a desire to be talked about alongside other greats such as Pelé and Diego Maradona once retiring. He is credited, along with his compatriot, coach José Mourinho, with inspiring changing fortunes of Portuguese football in 2010s and 2020s. At times, he has been criticized for simulating when tackled. He was also occasionally criticized early in his career by manager Alex Ferguson, teammates, and the media for being a selfish or overly flamboyant player. Jonathan Wilson of The Guardian opined that Ronaldo had made Juventus, who he joined aged 33 in 2018, weaker, due to his relative immobility in his mid-30s, even if his personal goal-scoring output remained high. During his career, Ronaldo has also been described as having an arrogant image on the pitch, with Ronaldo stating that he had become a victim because of how he was portrayed in the media. He is often seen moaning, gesticulating, and scowling while trying to inspire his team to victory, with Ronaldo insisting that his competitive nature should not be mistaken for arrogance. His managers, teammates, and various journalists have said that this reputation has caused an unfair image of him. Goal celebrations. Ronaldo has adopted several goal celebrations throughout his career, including one particular celebration which gained widespread coverage in the media, when he squatted and stared directly into a camera on the sidelines of the pitch with his hand on his chin. After scoring a goal, he usually celebrates with a storming jump and turn, before landing in spread-eagled fashion into his signature power stance, while usually simultaneously exclaiming "SI." This trademark celebration has been dubbed the SII in the media. Rivalry with Lionel Messi. Both players have scored in multiple UEFA Champions League finals and have regularly broken the 50-goal barrier in a single season. Sports journalists and pundits regularly weigh the individual merits of both players in an attempt to argue who they believe is the best player in modern football or in the history of the game. It has been compared to several sports rivalries, among them the Muhammad Ali-Joe Frazier rivalry in boxing, the Borg-McEnroe rivalry in tennis and the Senna-Prost rivalry from Formula One motor racing. Some commentators choose to analyze the differing physiques and playing styles of the two. Part of the debate revolves around the contrasting personalities of the two players, as Ronaldo is sometimes depicted as an arrogant and theatrical show-off, while Messi is portrayed as a shy, humble character. In a 2012 interview, Ronaldo commented on the rivalry, saying, "I think we push each other sometimes in the competition, this is why the competition is so high." Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo's manager during his time at Manchester United, opined, I don't think the rivalry against each other bothers them. I think they have their own personal pride in terms of wanting to be the best. Messi himself denied any rivalry, saying that it was only the media, the press, who wants us to be at loggerheads, but I've never fought with Cristiano. Responding to the claims that he and Messi do not get on well on a personal level, Ronaldo commented, "We don't have a relationship outside the world of football, just as we don't with a lot of other players." Ronaldo added that in years to come he hopes they can laugh about it together, stating, "We have to look on this rivalry with a positive spirit, because it's a good thing." Representing arch-rivals Barcelona and Real Madrid, the two players faced each other at least twice every season in the world's biggest club game, El Clásico, which is among the world's most viewed annual sporting events. In a debate at Oxford Union in October 2013, when asked whether FIFA President Sepp Blatter preferred Messi or Ronaldo, Blatter paid tribute to the work ethic of the Argentine before taking a swipe at Ronaldo, claiming one of them has more expenses for the hairdresser than the other. Real Madrid demanded and promptly received a full apology. In response to Blatter's commander on the pitch comment, Ronaldo issued his own repost with a mock salute celebration after scoring a penalty against Sevilla. In August 2019, Ronaldo and Messi were interviewed while sat next to each other prior to the announcement of the UEFA Men's Player of the Year, with Ronaldo stating, "I pushed him and he pushed me as well. So it's good to be part of the history of football." Outside football. As his reputation grew from his time at Manchester United, Ronaldo has signed many sponsorship deals for consumer products, including sportswear, football boots. Since November 2012, Ronaldo has worn the Nike Mercurial Vapor personalized CR7 edition, soft drinks, clothing, automotive lubricants, financial services, electronics, and video games. Ronaldo was featured as the cover star of EA Sports FIFA video game FIFA 18 and was heavily involved in the game's promotion. His SII goal celebration features in the FIFA series, accompanied with his own voiceover. He was also the face of Pro Evolution Soccer, appearing on the covers of the 2008, 2012 and 2013 editions of the game. With earnings of €720 million from 2010 to 2019, Ronaldo was ranked second in Forbes' list of the highest paid athletes of the decade, with only boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. earning more. Forbes twice ranked Ronaldo first on its list of the world's highest paid football players. His combined income from salaries, bonuses, and endorsements was $73 million in 2013-14 and $79 million in 2014-15. The latter earnings saw him listed behind only Mayweather on the magazine's list of the world's highest paid athletes. In 2016, he became the first footballer to top the Forbes list of highest-earning athletes, with a total income of $88 million from his salary and endorsements in 2015-16. He topped the list for the second straight year with earnings of $93 million in 2016-17. He is the first footballer and only the third sportsman to earn $1 billion in their career. Ronaldo is one of the world's most marketable sportsmen. Sports Pro rated him the fifth most marketable athlete in 2012 and eighth most marketable athlete in 2013, with Brazilian footballer Neymar topping both lists. Sports market research company Repucom named Ronaldo the most marketable and most recognized football player in the world in May 2014. He was additionally named in the 2014 Time 100 Times annual list of the most influential people in the world. ESPN named Ronaldo the world's most famous athlete in 2016, 2017, 2018 and 2019. Ronaldo has established a strong online presence. The most popular sports person on social media, he counted over 500 million total followers across Facebook, Twitter and Instagram by February 2021, making him the first person to pass 500 million followers. The most followed person on Facebook, the most followed on Instagram and the most followed sports person on Twitter. His sponsors earned $936 million in media value across his accounts between June 2016 to June 2017. Ronaldo has released 2 mobile apps. In December 2011, he launched an iPhone game called Heads Up with Cristiano, created by developer Rocklive, and in December 2013, he launched Viva Ronaldo, a dedicated social networking website and app. Computer security company McAfee produced a 2012 report ranking footballers by the probability of an internet search for their name leading to an unsafe website, with Ronaldo's name first on the list. Ronaldo has been the subject of several works. His autobiography, titled Moments, was published in December 2007. His sponsor Castrol produced the television film Ronaldo, Tested to the Limit, in which he was physically and mentally tested in several areas. His physical performance was consequently subject to scrutiny by world media upon the film's release in September 2011. Cristiano Ronaldo, The World at His Feet, a documentary narrated by actor Benedict Cumberbatch, was released via Vimeo in June 2014. A documentary film directed by Anthony Wonke about his life and career, titled Ronaldo, was released on November 9, 2015. Demand for a replica Ronaldo shirt has been high throughout his career. In 2008, Ronaldo's number 7 Manchester United shirt was the best-selling Premier League sports product. In 2015, Ronaldo's number 7 Real Madrid shirt was the second best-selling worldwide, after Messi's number 10 Barcelona shirt. In 2018, within 24 hours of his number 7 Juventus shirt being released, over 520,000 had been sold, with $62.4 million generated in one day. Ronaldo opened a fashion boutique under the name CR7 on the island of Madeira in 2006 and opened a second in Lisbon in 2008. In partnership with Scandinavian manufacturer JBS Textile Group and the New York fashion designer Richard Chai, Ronaldo CO designed a range of underwear and sock line, released in November 2013. He expanded his CR7 fashion brand by launching a line of premium shirts and shoes in July 2014. In September 2015, Ronaldo released his own fragrance, Legacy, in a partnership with Eden Parfums. In 2007, CD Nacional renamed its youth campus Cristiano Ronaldo Campus Futebol. In December 2013, Ronaldo opened a museum, Museu CR7, in his hometown of Funchal, Madeira, to house trophies and memorabilia. The museum is an official sponsor of the local football team União de Madeira. At a ceremony held at the Belém Palace in January 2014, President of Portugal Aníbal Cavaco Silva raised Ronaldo to the rank of Grand Officer of the Order of Prince Henry to distinguish an athlete of world renown who has been a symbol of Portugal globally, contributing to the international projection of the country and setting an example of tenacity for future generations. A bronze statue of Ronaldo, designed by artist Ricardo Madeira Veloso, was unveiled in Funchal on December 21, 2014. In June 2010, during the build-up to the World Cup, Ronaldo became the fourth footballer to be represented as a waxwork at Madame Tussauds London. Another waxwork of him was presented at the Madrid Wax Museum in December 2013. In June 2015, astronomers led by David Sobral from Lisbon and Leiden discovered a galaxy which they named Cosmos Redshift 7 in tribute to Ronaldo. On July 23, 2016, following Portugal's triumph at Euro 2016, Madeira Airport in Funchal was renamed as Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport. The unveiling of the rebranded terminal took place on March 29, 2017, which included a bust of his head being presented. The bust and the name change were controversial, with the lack of the bust's likeness to Ronaldo being ridiculed by comedians, including Saturday Night Live, while the name change was subject to much debate locally by some politicians and citizens, who even started a petition against the move, an action criticized by President of Madeira Miguel Albuquerque. A year later, sports website Bleacher Report commissioned sculptor Emmanuel Santos to create another bust. However, this bust was never used and a new one was made by a Spanish sculptor, shown to the public on June 15, 2018. Personal life. Family, children, and relationships. Ronaldo has had 6 children. He first became a father to a son, who was born on June 17, 2010 in the United States. He stated that he has full custody of the child and would not be publicly revealing the identity of the mother per an agreement with her. In January 2015, Ronaldo announced that his 5-year relationship with Russian model Irina Shayk had ended. Ronaldo became a father to twins, born on June 8, 2017 in the United States via surrogacy. He is currently in a relationship with Argentine-born model Georgina Rodriguez, who gave birth to a daughter on November 12, 2017. The couple expected their second pair of twins in 2022. The male twin died during childbirth while the female twin survived. Ronaldo's father, Jose, died of an alcoholism-related liver condition at age 52 in September 2005 when Ronaldo was 20. Health. Ronaldo has said that he does not drink alcohol, and he received libel damages over a Daily Mirror article that reported him drinking heavily in a nightclub while recovering from an injury in July 2008. He also does not have any tattoos as he regularly donates blood and bone marrow. Philanthropy. Ronaldo has made contributions to various charitable causes throughout his career. Television footage of the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami showed an 8-year-old boy survivor named Mart Yunus wearing a Portuguese football shirt who was stranded for 19 days after his family was killed. Following this, Ronaldo visited Aceh, Indonesia, to raise funds for rehabilitation and reconstruction. After accepting undisclosed damages from a libel case against the Sun newspaper in 2008, Ronaldo donated the damages to a charity in Madeira. In 2009, Ronaldo donated £100,000 to the hospital that saved his mother's life in Madeira following her battle with cancer, so that they could build a cancer center on the island. In support of the victims of the 2010 Madeira flood, Ronaldo pledged to play in a charity match in Madeira between Primeira Liga club Porto and players from Madeiran-based clubs Maritimo and Nacional. In 2012, Ronaldo and his agent paid for specialist treatment for a 9-year-old Canarian boy with apparently terminal cancer. In December 2012, Ronaldo joined FIFA's 11 for Health program to raise awareness amongst kids of how to steer clear of conditions including drug addiction, HIV, malaria, and obesity. In January 2013, Ronaldo became Save the Children's new Global Artist Ambassador, in which he hopes to help fight child hunger and obesity. In March 2013, Ronaldo agreed to be the ambassador for the Mangrove Care Forum in Indonesia, an organization aiming to raise awareness of mangrove conservation. Ronaldo was named the world's most charitable sports person in 2015 after donating £5 million to the relief effort after the earthquake in Nepal which killed over 8,000 people. In June 2016, Ronaldo donated the entirety of his €600,000 Champions League bonus after Real Madrid won the Champions League. In August, Ronaldo launched CR7 Selfie, a selfie app for charity to help save the children that lets participants take a selfie with him in one of several different outfits and poses. Legal issues. In July 2017, Ronaldo was charged with fraudulently evading almost €15 million in tax between 2011 and 2014, a claim he denied at the time. In June 2018, Ronaldo was given a 2-year suspended jail sentence and fined €18.8 million, later reduced to €16.8 million after reaching a deal with Spanish authorities. The sentence can be served under probation, without any jail time, so long as he does not reoffend. Ronaldo and another man were investigated by the British Crown Prosecution Service after a 2005 rape allegation was brought forward by 2 women. Within days, the 2 women withdrew their allegation and Scotland Yard later issued a statement declaring there was not enough evidence for a prosecution. In April 2017, it was reported that Ronaldo was being investigated by the Las Vegas Police Department for an allegation by a woman that he had raped her in 2009. Documents, confirmed by Ronaldo's lawyers, state that Ronaldo paid a woman $375,000 in a non-disclosure settlement. Ronaldo and his lawyers issued a lengthy statement denying all accusations, describing them as an intentional defamation campaign with parts significantly altered and/or completely fabricated, a claim which Der Spiegel categorically denied. In July 2019, Las Vegas prosecutors said they would not charge Ronaldo over allegations of rape. The statement added, based upon a review of information at this time, the allegations of sexual assault against Cristiano Ronaldo cannot be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. The same woman, in September 2018, filed a civil lawsuit in Nevada accusing Ronaldo of rape. The Daily Mirror, citing court documents, reported in 2021 that the woman sought £56 million in damages from Ronaldo. In October 2021, Federal Magistrate Judge Daniel Albrechts recommended that the lawsuit be dismissed, citing that the woman's lawyer, Leslie Stovall, acted in bad faith by asking for, receiving, and using Football Leaks documents to prosecute the case, despite the documents containing privileged communications between Ronaldo and his lawyers. Additionally, Albrecht stated that no evidence was found of Ronaldo's lawyers having intimidated or impeded law enforcement during the 2010 settlement with her. In June 2022, the woman's rape lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice in the United States District Court for the District of Nevada, as District Judge Jennifer A. Dorsey ruled that Stovall's repeated use of cyber-hacked attorney-client privileged documents were actions representing abuses and flagrant circumvention of the proper litigation process. Career statistics. Club. As of match played October 27, 2022. International. As of match played September 27, 2022 NOTES. Honors. Sporting CP. Supertaca Candido de Oliveira, 2002 Manchester United. Premier League, 2006-07, 2007-08, 2008-09. FA Cup, 2003-04. Football League Cup, 2005-06, 2008-09. FA Community Shield, 2007. UEFA Champions League, 2007-08. FIFA Club World Cup, 2008 Real Madrid. La Liga, 2011-12, 2016-17. Copa del Rey, 2010-11, 2013-14. Supercopa de España, 2012, 2017. UEFA Champions League, 2013-14, 2015-16, 2016-17, 2017-18. UEFA Super Cup, 2014, 2017. FIFA Club World Cup, 2014, 2016, 2017 Juventus. Serie A, 2018-19, 2019-20. Coppa Italia, 2020-21. Supercoppa Italiana, 2018, 2020 Portugal. UEFA European Championship, 2016. UEFA Nations League, 2018-19 Individual. FIFA Ballon d'Or/Ballon d'Or, 2008, 2013, 2014, 2016, 2017. FIFA World Player of the Year, 2008. The Best FIFA Men's Player, 2016, 2017. The Best FIFA Special Award for Outstanding Career Achievement, 2021. European Golden Shoe, 2007-08, 2010-11, 2013-14, 2014-15. FPF Portuguese Player of the Year, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2022. PFA Players Player of the Year, 2006-07, 2007-08. Premier League Player of the Season, 2006-07, 2007-08. Premier League Golden Boot, 2007-08. La Liga Best Player, 2013-14. Pichichi Trophy, 2010-11, 2013-14, 2014-15. Serie A Footballer of the Year, 2019, 2020. Capocannoniere, 2020-21 Orders. Medal of Merit, Order of the Immaculate Conception of Villa Vicasa. Grand Officer of the Order of Prince Henry. Commander of the Order of Merit. Cordeo Autonómico de Distinco. See also: List of footballers with 100 or more UEFA Champions League appearances. List of top international men's football goal scorers by country. List of men's footballers with 100 or more international caps. List of men's footballers with 50 or more international goals. List of men's footballers with the most official appearances. List of men's footballers with 500 or more goals. Notes. References.